guys. Hold on. Got my Fiji water. So, my thing is, y'all ever had people that lie on y'all and then people thought you was crazy and then they realizing, oh, when Ayana said they use people for money, she right. When Ayana said this person act like a big baby and they like 33 years old, she was right. Because in society, especially as a woman and as a man, and I'm also speaking for the LGBTQ, they also they do everything to try to control us and tell us what to do. And I am so sick and tired of people's shit like they shit don't stink. Like love is love. And another thing I can't stand is like somebody who is so obsessed with you on trying to fuck up your day, try to do spell work, try to do whatever. And you could talk about business and they hate that you're intelligent. Like you ever hate like me and my clients, we be talking on a Zoom call and lately we've been all talking about the same thing. It's like you ever tell somebody about a business idea and they get jealous of you. It's almost how I'm kind of getting to understanding why some people move in silent. And not only that, like there was like rich people I'll be around, they could be a millionaire, they could be six figures. And I remember I told a guy who has six figures to invest in like Dran Pro, UPS, because there's restaurants that you could franchise. Wendy's, it used to be Wawa, but checked on the site, I think they took it down because the last time I seen that was like 2019, 2020, and they don't do that no more. Because why buy a G-Wagon and you go franchise a Wawa for the same amount of a G-Wagon? But people ain't thinking like that. And I just hate the fact, like, I'm going for it because every person I've been around, they always tell me, even my own mom, tell me you're gonna get very far in life. And I just hate when people want you to be downfall just because whether you're a man, oh, thank you, you're very beautiful too. Whether you're a man or a woman, like, and you deal with this, you get tired of people lusting you as a man or as a woman lusting you. Like there's more to life than lusting. There's more to life than someone trying to like get their freak on. You feel me? At the end of the day, people are always going to try to like say things, but I always say like as a prayer, because I'm getting tired of it. Like John 15 verse 17, where there's people that's narcissistic, they don't want to change. Like you protect my collective and help people that want to evolve, want to make residual income, work smarter, not harder. Because there's people who wants to get out the rat trap, like the not the rat trap, but like the rat trap. Like they want to get out the matrix. Ain't nobody trying to stay working at a job for the rest of their life. It's almost like that bee thing when we watched that movie with the bee. This is the job that you're gonna do for the rest of your life. Like nobody's trying to do that. Hi, beautiful. Hi. And I just find it weird. Like you gotta even pay attention. I thought it was called a rat trap because you remember when they will like tell the rats and they dress them like in uniforms and then they'll trap them in and then give them like little paper and they never getting out of the cycle. But this is a segment of evolving. Like I even use this man, this black man. He's very powerful. I don't know. He's on his spiritual journey. I don't know his name, but he's always being in jail because I think he's trying to tell us that we're in a stimulating system. And I kind of see what's going on where they're trying to brainwash us. The food is being poisoned. Did you just find out like there's something going on at Walmart, Publix, where there's a meat that two people got killed, like they died because of the turkey meat that was in the meat like end up killing the people. So I really need people to be careful when you go to certain grocery stores. Try to find like farmer markets. Try to buy like stay away from processed food. Like I know you might like them hot chips, them M&Ms, them candies, but think about the long term. Okay? Because the things that they put in these food and drinks, like Red Bull is not good. It really isn't. Like the fact that you could put it on the back of a windshield and you crack it open and it busts a hole, like someone already shown. Like I'm not even doing that to my window because what? Like I think they even showed with Coca-Cola. Yeah, so I'm just realizing like I really don't like people that hate people for wanting to evolve and get mad that you're not into lustful activities. Like, people got to understand, Atomic Habit taught me, like, you are your pattern. So if you always spend out of crazy, like a good nurse told me, like Nick, he said, like, people don't realize if they keep doing that, they're gonna pay later. Then ain't gonna be the same one. Like, some people don't even realize you have to stay away when my therapist like to call it like senile, because they know what they're doing is wrong, but they want to act delusional. And what he means by that is like somebody who keep maxing out their credit cards, and then they go to you and be like, why no one told me to stop spending? But you know this person do not care to listen to anybody else's opinion but their own. It's almost like someone, you telling them that they whiny, or they you can't talk to them because they use that as a tactic. And when you try to talk to, I dealt with that with the Aquarius. Like, how can I talk to you and you whining and I can't even tell you when you're wrong? I'm just gonna block you, leave you alone, because I'm not your girl. We don't go together. And then instead of people telling the truth why you left, they want to make up some bullshit and be like, oh, hey, beautiful. You know, and I always tell my sisters and my homeboys, like, there was one guy, he was telling me, like, this girl lied, saying, oh, this girl said I was using her for money, or it could be vice versa. A man's trying to accuse you doing that. Knowing you pay all your bills on your own. You got to understand, you even got to stay away from people that feel like you ain't going to be successful unless you around them. Those be the worst motherfuckers to be around, because they got something that's worse than audacity. I feel like it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you, you know? And I just can't stand people like that. Like, as we try to evolve, like, I've been coming across some nice black men being kind, like, especially very nice dark skinned men. But the light skins, and we all know they be known for cheating, lying, thinking they the prize. Stay away. I don't listen to Sprinkle that much, but when she say stay away from men that be acting like they more important to you or the prize, whether you're a man to date man or a woman to date men. Hi, you from Russia? That's beautiful. And you gotta understand, like, even a woman, like, you don't want someone being a snob. That's what I'm trying to say. Someone who being a snob and being rude. Because there's people where I noticed that with a narcissistic parent, where we always say, oh, that's how mom is, that's how dad is, and we keep going along in this person behavior. Like, I even learned this with my mom, and you could even see this with your parents, where you got that one sibling that was spoiled and given everything, and y'all just let shit go because that's how they is. And then you realize that that's not being disciplined. Like, you have to tell a kid that they're wrong. You have to tell a kid that they're not doing right. They're not choosing to act right. You feel me? And because sometimes even with my clients, I do hair, I do braids and retwists and locks and barrels, and I do all type of styles. And I remember this 18, he's like, I even get concerned because he has some cousins that they're beyond spoiled. Their parents bought them a car and they already crashing it. And they're literally the same age. And it may be because their parents got the money, but it's like, people don't understand, being frugal or being grateful is not a bad thing. Who the fuck light is? Because it doesn't mean you're trying to be cheap. It's just that you appreciate your stuff. You feel me? You appreciate what you have. And I feel like I don't like when people be very ungrateful and take advantage of a woman. Oh, she's paying my bills. She helped me here. She helped me there. And you're okay with that? You're okay with being a baby daddy and watching your baby mama do everything for you and then turn around, leaving her? And then people wonder why karma hits them. Like, I'm being told to tell y'all, anybody who's doing that shit is gonna hit them. Some of y'all could even have managers where you trying to work a job, mind your business, and they saying you're beautiful, you're pretty, you're too pretty to be working here, and doing everything in the book to get you fired. It's like they want you to either be in some devilish energy or kissing their ass for a shitty ass job that if you was to DIE, they will replace you the next fucking day. I remember working as an Amazon driver and the lady said, don't overwork yourself. So be mindful. That's why I don't care or miss any ex, because it's like, why am I being a man or telling people how to lead? And don't get in the comments, because it's just, what I'm trying to say is that I don't like I learned from Nicki Minaj, Jada Waiter, I could actually handle negative thoughts and negative comments because it's really people perspective, and I just sick and tired of people just not saying anything. And you said please make a heart. I just don't like when people are not saying anything about people bad behavior. Like you had a whole wife, but you go choose the hoe. You had a whole girl that wanted to build with you, make money with you, and you go for the mistress that don't care for you. I don't know if that's like a movie thing. Like it's reminding me of a Diary of a Mad Black Woman where you got the good woman, but you going for Christina. Christina's the one that's gonna like leave you on. Well, she actually tried to unplug him when he was on, what was that? I don't think it was ICU, when he was like in a coma. You feel me? And sometimes I feel like we be sweet to the wrong people, but I feel like I'm gonna tell y'all my opinion in that movie. She wasn't wrong, because he was literally the devil. Because in that movie, a lot of black women go through this where a man will try to date someone of a lighter complexion, or they want to date a woman that's white or Latina, and they be trying to make us feel some type of way and discredit us like we're not enough, and find everything in the book, because he was putting her through hell for no fucking reason, and she still took care of him. And the man that gave her love, he may not have much. He worked a regular 9 to 5 job, but he was kind. And the thing about love, love is about being kind and communicating with one another. It's not about who is smarter than who. Like one thing I read from this book, when it's the movie Diary of a Mad Black Woman. You could also watch Divorce in Black. That was a good movie. It taught me like, don't tolerate nobody bullshit. Cause the thing is, when I'm noticing, you can have a man that treats you like, I like that this man, we just talking. This is like day 3. And I have to do his hair today. I have a hair appointment. But I like that he opens the door. I like that he's funny. I like that if I'm stressing about something and he knows that I have this abundant energy, he'd be like, Ayana, I like that you don't seek validation, but why are you letting something take all your energy and make you feel bad, and then you freak out and then it get paid? I know you don't like to ask me for help, but you always get the money, you always get your bills paid. It's like a trauma response. He said it in a nice way, like it's a trauma response, because we all come from a traumatic environment. Some people don't. Because I have people who say they have a good relationship with their mom and dad, and I'm happy for you. You feel me? But there is some people who have a terrible relationship with their mom and dad, like beyond terrible. So right here on page 71 with the 4 agreements, it says find someone who does not have to change at all. It is much easier to find someone who is already the way you want him or her to be, instead of trying to change that person. That means if you want someone that plans dates, buy you flowers, find someone who wants to please you. Like I like this guy who is a pastor. And when I mean like him, he's completely married, but I watch him on Instagram, and he treat his wife like a princess. And being a husband, he didn't made his wife to be a maid. He's really trying to help black men and realize that even Tony Jackson, because we already had a bad example like Derek Jackson, and then he made his comeback by telling us every narcissistic tip and manipulation tip, because he knows it. Duh, because he did it. And a lot of y'all could read energy where you could tell somebody's a manipulative. Maybe how the way they talk. Maybe you could, like you're an empath, you could read people energy. Maybe you could hear people's thoughts. Maybe you have clear audience, but you're just very well known to be intelligent. And people might hate you for that. But that's a gift for God to protect you. Because there's some people, when I watch on like Lifetime, where I feel bad for so many girls and so many women and so many men that passed away because they thought they could trust that person. And that means if you want someone to buy you flowers, don't find someone who be like, oh, my dad didn't like teach me to buy flowers. That's someone who just don't want to buy you flowers. But it says also the person must love you just the way you are. So he and she doesn't change you at all. That means if someone don't like sage and they act dramatic when you sage, and you know it's to cleanse negative energy, and you know about spirit. Cause there is some people. Me and my friend was looking at native charts and some of our exes. There are some people that are karmics. I mean, they was born a karmic. And you know how people are karmic? They lie, they steal, they're manipulative. In the past life, they did something fucked up and it followed them to this life, or their parents did something and their kids are reaping it. Because you know, my friend is big on this, like if you did something bad to people and you don't get the karma, your kids will get the karma. And then you'll be like, damn, what did I do so bad? No, it's something that your dad did or your granddaddy. Like maybe he was dogging women and cheating on them and not taking care of his kids and just leaving. Like that is a generational curse. Okay. It's like what Megan Thee Stallion go, and I don't even know why people do that. Like I don't even know how they knew where her mom was buried, but you remember they temper with it, and that is a generational curse for years. Like you never want to mess with the graveyard or a cemetery, baby. Do you know the spirits that are protecting that shit? Do you know the shit you're gonna endure for doing some shit like that, baby? That's why I tell people, a lot of people are going to see in this season, because this is the year of karma, 888 in abundance. A lot of y'all seeing that y'all getting abundant. A lot of people are going to see that the shit you do to people, you get back. Some of y'all already know, like, if I do this, God is going to instantly give me karma. And you might think, oh, you see someone that did somebody wrong, they never got karma for that. Baby, you don't know what the hot they hiding behind closed doors. There's some people fighting demons. There's some people that don't have no money. There's some people that have to ask people for money. They're in debt up their ass and they cannot get out. If others feel like you, like it says, if others feel like they have to change you, that means they don't really love you the way they are. So why be with someone if you're not the one he or she wants? We have to be what we are, so we don't have to present a false image. If you love me the way I am, okay, take me. If you don't, okay, bye, find someone else. Because if someone's trying to manipulate you, like, oh my God, you want a man that's a provider, but whole time you had a dad that's a provider, whole time maybe your ex passed away and he always bought you flowers, he always made, and you have a man that wants to come in. Y'all gotta ask yourself, because I be looking at women, and I could feel for Tony Gaxton and anybody who do love coaching advice. You gotta understand there's something that's not clicking in a man or woman mind, and we gonna go for the women, where you telling me he call it peach cobbler on his channel. You telling me you okay with a man sleeping with you after you do A to Z for him and he brings nothing to the table, like he's the woman but sex. And then people be like, oh, like I remember my mom was trying to argue with me, but I think it was because of the truth, because we was watching Divorce in Black. It was really lust, because I don't see anything why she was in love with Dallas. Dallas was a bad boy. I guess she thought she could change a bad boy, and most people think, oh, I thought I could change him and then he changed you. You cannot change nobody, because that means you love someone more than they love you, and that's like not showing yourself self-love. Like my friend has a thing where it's like, if you a people pleaser, you working for the, like, for the enemy, or you don't love yourself. It's some quote she made, but because when you're trying to do that, people do not find it grateful. It's like, okay, one of my clients, I had a Zoom call for $80, and we was talking. He was telling me the things that he went through with his family, because I'm like a therapist to my clients, but I could help them with spirituality, tarot reading, whatever. And I remember he was just telling me how there's some people, like you could meet a karmic, a ex, where you ever gave someone $100 and they didn't really expect that. Some of y'all don't realize y'all gave some narcissistic people, because every narcissistic people are the devil. And let me tell you why I feel like they're the devil. They don't have self-esteem, and they want to break you down. They want you to feel like you're not enough. They want you to feel lost. They want you to give up on your journey. Sometimes it even gets to the point where you have these these nasty thoughts where you don't even want to be here no more. And it's because you're around somebody. And one thing I like about Divorce in Black, where she had two parents, a mom and a dad, and he was explaining, he's like, I always show your mom love and affirmations and take care of her. And he was like, Baby, ever since you've been married to this guy, ever since some of y'all could have been in a relationship, you haven't smiled the way you have. You haven't laughed the way you're supposed to. You have to understand, when someone loves you, they will not change you. They will like your goofy side. They will like your ridiculous laugh, even if it sounds crazy. Like, they won't change you. The 4 agreements really helped me on that, on page 71. Because if someone like you, they will not change you. If someone's trying to change you, they don't like you. Because it's like someone say, "Oh, I like dreadheads," and you have natural curly hair, and you like your natural curly hair. Why would you lock it? Why would you change for somebody for their approval? And that's sometimes we fall for the bait and think, "Oh, let me fall for this bait." And then once you fall for this bait, now this person think you're trying to win for their approval, and that person's gonna walk you like a dog. And I don't like using C. Santana quote, but that motherfucker be right. Uh-huh. And sometimes you gotta listen. There's some women that can be dogs, and this can be men. I remember someone posted on TikTok where the girl said she was crying whole time she was cheating in a relationship. This guy crying whole time he was cheating on his girl. I don't know why people are that sick, but like, I kid you not, I don't be trusting people for real. And it's even crazy when people find people that are rare and kind and like genuine and willing to like help them evolve spiritually, mentally, physically, pray with them. They want to play with them. And then they wonder why, like, some people are going to realize that you was once in a lifetime. And when they try to find you in many other souls, they're not going to find them. They're not going to find people. You shouldn't take granted for someone who saw your fridge empty and they wanted to help you out. That's a good friend. Somebody see you depressed, they help you clean your room. Someone see you down with money and they know you can't pay them back, but they want to see you smile and happy and cash app you. I kid you not, the ones that take you for granted, they're gonna regret that. Even when I look at clients where they won't want to book with me, and it be men, it be really men, and they be really jealous of a woman making money because they hear you a hairstylist. Why are you pocket watching? Like, I hate people that make it all about money. Yes, you could be a hairstylist. Yes, you could make a lot of money. But money really be the root of evil because it makes people jealous. Some people are okay with seeing you at the bottom. And if it makes you miserable, it makes them happy. Some people, it's like a happiness hater. That's why I tell y'all to make sure if you're a barber or anything, have that buzz door. Because imagine that day that someone think they're going to run out your store and you got that door that it can't open unless someone take it. It was like this girl who took her phone and the guy was like, ha ha, and he called her stupid because, like, how you going to have me fix your phone? And then you think you're going to run out on me with your phone. Now, we could do 2 options. You could leave the phone here and walk out and bring the money when you can. Or we could call the cops. Which one's gonna be? Cause it's crazy. Cause being self-employed, you have to wake up even on your worst days. And then how about the days when you don't have, like, if you're a barber, esthetician, massage therapist, you can't work. That's why I tell people Aflac. Like, I remember someone who worked on the oil field and told him to have Aflac, and it came in clutch when he got sick. They gave him $2,000 when he showed proof of going to the ER and stuff like that. But I'm just trying to make this a summary. Like, anybody who get jealous of you because you making residual income, not knowing what you've been through, like, you probably was in the slums, the hood, the bad part of town, and you trying to make it out because you're not trying to be a person that have kids just to have kids or struggle check to check because you want to have a lavish life. Nobody should make you feel bad because you want more, and the ones that do is the ones that are never going to help you but watch you struggle. Okay? So be mindful of that. Because I hate when there's women that's afraid to show men their personality. And there's men that will show me their sassy side, their bitchy side. They have the biggest fucking ego. So why I can't match your energy? And I'm not even being rude. You're not going to... I see women so much, and I wish I could have defended them in certain situations. Like, I got certain celebrities' names, but it's just like, And the thing is, like Nicki Minaj and other celebrities, people know people are good people. They just want to put you as a bad person. So just have that mindset, because you're going to have to be confident to the point where it's going to fuck with people. And I saw this quote where it only fuck with insecure people. A lot of y'all learning that your reality is your mindset. Like, I be telling my friends to post content no matter where it's at, because your voice matter. Even though I have a squeaky voice, that's how my voice is. That's how my voice is. Like I could be staring, looking around people, and people gonna think, oh, she looking at people, she finding people attractive. No, I'm staring because this is the damn hood, and I don't know nobody environment, and the person behind me is still in the fucking car, and he didn't even get the fuck out. Ain't nobody worrying about people. Like, it's kind of crazy that y'all ever be concerned of the generation where people want people to be boy crazy over a man, and then they never tell. That's why I don't be judging or jealous of people's relationship in real life or Instagram, because you never know this person went through. They could have been cheated on. They could be getting cheated on. They both could be ain't shit, cheating on each other, using people to have materialistic wealth. It's even crazy. That's why I tell people, learn to be without. Working at Dollar Tree, working at Target, working at Amazon, it taught me to be humble when I didn't have no money and be grateful for the little things. Because if not, there's some people that get out of character. Bro, I know some people, I never used to understand work husband and all that. They fuck on each other, knowing they got a whole man or whole girlfriend at home. So if you ever hear your girl saying work hubby, I don't give a fuck if she's saying all he do is just buy lunch. You could believe that shit all you want. You don't got her passcode to that phone, she cheating on you. And it's vice versa. Oh, she's just my homegirl. She's just my work wife. Baby, I promise you. And there's some people in Florida, they okay with that shit. Fucking multiple people, having those type of relationships. Stay away from people like that. And then they'll get mad at you because you don't want to indulge in that type of shit. When you know about soul ties and demons and sex demons and Jezebel spirits, you won't be tying yourself to anything. Because sometimes me and my friends, where there was a time where my friend had to go through so much just to get this toxic ex out of her energy. Even a guy, core cutting for the girl, yoni steam for the guy, spiritual bath, and Reiki healing. That's a total of $200. And then once they got all that energy off, they felt like they self. They felt like they self. That's why I tell people, be careful. Having anybody who's watching this, people have to understand it is an honor to be in your to have access to. It's an honor to be in your presence. It is an honor to be in your presence. I'm not talking to someone that's uneducated, bro. People doubted you that you wasn't going to graduate high school, go to college, get your car, and look at you. You got it. What they trying to say? You on your way getting your apartment. You got your apartment, trying to pray on your downfall. Not, bro, live life. That's the fear of not living your best life and traveling and worrying about people that's trying to judge you from the old you that didn't know right from wrong, and you doing better. You doing better. What the fuck? Why he running all of a sudden? Now a black guy running, that's weird. That's odd. That's suspicious. Okay. But yeah. Don't do that. Don't be with someone just for attention. Even when people be telling me, oh, I'm tired of being single, or they like, there's some people that know that you're lucky, that know your future is bright. And there's some people that just want to latch onto your energy. And you could tell by all of a sudden you're tired around them, you're feeling anxious, you don't feel safe. I promise you, you can even use this prayer where it works on everybody. That's why I'm so confident my collective will always be protected and get home. Everybody said this prayer where, where God show me people true color, and whoever's not for me, remove them. Girl said that for her boyfriend, God showed her the truth. A guy said that for his girlfriend, God showed it. Some people even said it for their family members, friends, and lost a so-called best friend for life for 6 years, 12 years. All I'm telling y'all, whatever y'all lost this year, y'all gonna get it back 10 times in the next 2 days. And you just gotta understand, stop letting these weirdos that didn't even come, like, you gotta understand, if you never started with the plan or started the conversation or talk about how you want to start an Airbnb or how you want to franchise a restaurant or open your food truck, can you imagine how many people will just start the conversation with lame ass dates and sex? Some of y'all have to ask yourself, what do y'all want in a relationship? What is your vision? Do you want to travel the world? Do you want to have adventures where you go to see sightseeing in your area? It can't be just like work sex and not having good 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 conversation, like intellect conversation, even like marriage counsel. I even tell people to get that before they get married, or going to counsel as a relationship, because I feel like that's a deep, serious relationship. Because you could talk to the therapist like, I hate when I can't talk to this person when he does so and so. This person might think, oh, he could have sex and F it out of me, and I'm still upset that he don't understand that my love language is reassurance. And I love when I see couples saying they went to therapy, and I love when I see people that are married. That, bro, even not Beyonce, even Michelle Obama, I can't believe they said that was how many 3 years, or that they was mad at each other and married. There was even another couple where they went to therapy for 4 years, mad at each other, and they worked it out. I'm kid y'all not. We are the future, and I don't doubt this generation, because I see that y'all don't tolerate bullshit. Y'all don't even like when there have been a lot of wrongful deaths, meaning like, let's say, y'all know the one where the girl, baby mama, text the girl off her baby daddy phone and made it seem like he was meeting her up at the house to jump her. I really want them to get the death penalty. So y'all gotta understand, those people, like, the internet is so powerful. We don't like bullies. We don't like people who do fuck shit to people and hurt them for no reason. Like, it don't make sense. It don't make no sense. Like, some people are really evil. Get an Amazon door camera. Make sure y'all share y'all location. I even had to tell dads, even stepdads, like, share location with your daughter. Have it in her car. You never know. And I had one dad that was jealous, and I had one dad that was concerned. He's like, the one that wasn't jealous, he said the ones that get jealous because you're telling the advice, maybe they feel like they shouldn't know that information. But he's so wise that he knows that people need to be okay taking advice, because I take advice from older and younger, and you never know who's going to help you with something mentally. And they could be younger than you, but they more wiser. They could be older than you, and they're more wiser. You have to be like Gunna. I like that quote where he said, like, he don't act one-sided. He's very open-minded to people conversation, and he's a millionaire, but probably even a billionaire now. But he's not arrogant. He's not going to be like, you don't know what you're talking about. He ain't gonna belittle you, because he's open-minded. But many people are not like that. And then people will take this whole conversation like, oh, she trying to make me heal. She trying to make me do better. She trying to have me. What the hell is going on? Yeah, I'm about to end this live, because I'm just waiting for my friend so I can do his hair and go. But yeah, I love how the internet comes together, and that we want world peace and we want things to get better. Now, it's not going to happen that overnight, but it is going to get better. So vote, okay? Make sure y'all take a change in y'all school. Go to the debate team. Do not ever let someone peer pressure you to doing something you don't want to do. And if you're a high schooler, make sure you keep your mace on you. Make sure you have a little taser, something that's going to protect you. Even the knuckle brucks. Go to Diamond Defense Gear. She's really good. Because I don't, 333, y'all are guided by angels, and I want y'all to pray. Make sure y'all say y'all prayers down, lay me down, sleep. I pray the Lord to keep love with me, do night. Please wake me with the morning light. Amen. Say that prayer and read Psalm 70. You got to keep up with your protection. Bathe with coconut soap, okay? Coconut keeps negative energy away from you. It really does. Some of y'all can even bathe with Palo Santo soap. There's even frankincense. Where's my other shoe? Because I don't know what the fuck is going on in this damn hood. But I'm about to get gone. And, yeah, because I don't know. This weird dude just keep walking his little skinny linky behind. Like, he was first running that way. So I'm thinking something happened. Now he walking this way. Y'all got this magnetic aura, because people be trying to come to me and they be liking and obsessed, and I'm like, bro, but they don't have nothing to give. And what I mean by that, their personality is not the best, and if they're not healed, they become a little jealous, and then they become like, even someone said that I'm jealous of your ambition. I had to block this person. I had to block them, because you don't know what I go through, where I can't rely on no man. I don't rely on no man. And I don't understand how some people in this generation think, like, and it's okay that they want a man to take care of them, but living that lifestyle, then you're gonna be 35 wishing that you took care of yourself and started a business, but your whole time you kept searching for somebody to take care of you. I like that I have an SD shop. I like that I have a TikTok making money and I want to open a TikTok shop. I like that I make money from YouTube. I like that I want to keep expanding more. You feel me? To make residual income, and I'm a hairstylist. But you feel me? Some of y'all want that. Y'all thriving for that. Like maybe you want to do digital marketing, get into stocks, but you want to do something, open your online drop shipping and make money. And it's going to work out. But just don't be with people or worry about people that lie. Like, one thing I was telling my friend, I told a therapist, I'm like, people who dated me, they will never tell the internet that they dated me, preyed on me, got to get the money out of me, used it to get to the top, and then kicked me while I was down and then left to go with someone else, thinking it's going to make me be in my feelings or hurt me. Now, one person did, but when I saw it again happen again, I just realized, like, there's a limit to when it comes to givers, because takers have none. So be mindful of people where you just give and give and they're not reciprocating the same energy. Y'all got to be mindful. Got to be mindful, because there's some people that is just, they want attention and not in the right way. They do things to harm people, not for people good. Because you got to look at it childish. Once you start looking at it, you could disconnect very quickly. Where, let's say someone is trying to date you to make their ex jealous. You could tell that they're insecure. Let's say you see someone trying to date you to use you for, like, I think it was in Drake's song, for their own gains. Like, you know how sad and insecure that is? You are the baller. You are the whole bread loaf. But you got to protect yourself. Because there's people that you can lay up, whether you're a man or a woman, they ain't going to do that for you. They ain't going to do that for you. So don't feel bad that person didn't chose you. Because once someone show you that, you won't even want to date that person or be married to somebody. This person literally targeted you, got everything they want out of you, and made a whole lie, told their families a lie, and got everybody to turn against you off of a lie. Saying you this and that just to make them feel good at night. Knowing it's a whole lie. Come on now. That don't sound pathetic? That don't sound sad? You gotta be mindful. Like, some people really don't got no emotion. Some people didn't even, one time, me and my friend was like, bro, you ever think that some people you wasn't even was supposed to date, it was a mistake? Where it's like, they'll look at you like they don't even deserve you and how they got lucky to meet you. Some people wasn't even supposed to date you or experience you. And you just came across them because you needed to learn to have boundaries, standards, and heal a little bit more. And now y'all got, it's like, I think his name is Dick Gregory. He passed away and his wife passed away. Where he said, once you put on the special glasses, only you can see what people see. I mean, you see things different from what everybody else see. So when people try to tell you something or how things go, they can't tell you because you see things differently. Somebody could know that demons exist and people do bad magic or pray on your downfall, or even somebody where I said, like, I used to have this person, every time I do my content, they would try to cough. I'm doing makeup review, minding my own business, being happy. Every chance they get, they trying to cough in the background, start a fight in the background, and that's a person that's jealous of you. And you could have helped this person by letting them use the car. Then you go check your car. There ain't no gas in your car. My homeboy Marlon would get so fucking mad. He's like, bro, how the fuck your siblings use your car, didn't put no oil, and then didn't even care to, like, tell you? Even when I was depressed after losing my dad, I just realized people ain't gonna have your back even when your mental's not even the best. So you gotta make sure you got a strong head on your shoulder. You gotta make sure you take care of yourself. It's sad, but it's true. You're doing amazing for y'all age. Some of y'all even working on y'all confident, making y'all faith stronger because y'all realizing that your manifestation is coming in. But you can't be around people that make you feel like, oh, you need it now. Hebrew 11 verse 1, I think it said where, I think it's in Hebrew 11, or is it Hebrew 1? But there's a thing where it said, it's in Hebrews. It's faith is the having faith is like evidence of things that's not seen, but you have the vision. You see it. Like when you got your car, you knew you was gonna get your license. You visualized it, and that was the evidence. And then you eventually got there. You eventually got what you wanted. I'm also realizing in this lifetime, it's like y'all deserve someone that gives equal give and take. You deserve someone that's gonna make your day. Yeah, forgive your relative if they act wrong. Yeah, but some people deserve distance, you know? Like an older man, he's like 42, happily married with his kids. And I just, when he told me the story, what his family members did, I wouldn't even hang with them. Because it really made my stomach sick. And I could feel it right now. I felt disgusted. Like, that's what they do to you after you help them with everything. And some people can sleep good at night with what they did to people, you know? But you get to have that memory where when your family member was sick, you'll bring them balloons. When your family members wasn't feeling good, hey, from Candace, um, you'll give them soup. You'll uplift them. Because some people will never have that love that you give, and you left a mark on them. Even for the toxic people, like, I literally thought people was not going to bother me. I literally thought that. Like, I thought this retrograde, no ex was going to hit me up. Even the one that tried to fuck with me mentally and financially, it got to the point where I remember I asked my bro for $100. I had it. I had it in my saving account. I just didn't want to touch my 1,000. And I went to ask my bro for money to make sure this person had money, and they tried me. That Libra know who he is. And he kept saying he self-sabotage, his mom issues, bipolar. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. People will make every fucking excuse in the book, but I felt like he was a bully. He would try to make insulting jokes, and even if he said yesterday, you know when someone's a bully when they forget what they do, and they want you to get over it, and you remember that shit. And as the days go on, you dating this person. Let's say you're about a 7 day, and they did like 4 things. One on this day, one on Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Friday. And you're seeing a pattern. And this person's going to keep lying to you like, oh, I'm not a bad guy. I'm a real... That's gaslighting as fuck. Some of y'all could even like love Grey's Anatomy. I saw a scene. I had to stop watching it. It was too triggering. Where the girl didn't want to have a kid. And Owen said like, you got an abortion. He said it at a damn kids party to embarrass his ex-wife or his wife. I don't know who does that to somebody. You gotta stay away from people who want to fuck with you mentally. I mean, break you down mentally. That's not a person that fucking love you. That's like a devil. I remember one time my friend was giving a reading. Somebody around you is a damn devil. Like, they always trying to sabotage your money. They always trying to fuck with your confidence. They always trying to cause chaos. They always trying to make you feel like you're never enough. They never say nothing good. That's one thing I realized. Because when I watched the Divorce in Black, the mom was like, oh, she never gave her daughter a compliment and let her know how good. Some of y'all parents never gave y'all a compliment, but y'all remember every insult they say. You believe media does that, Henry? I think social media does fuck up relationships because some people are so worried about being spoiled, the flowers, the boyfriend, like birthday decoration, or like, will you be my girlfriend, instead of communication. Communication is so fucking key. Like, if I can't tell you how I feel and tell you how something affected me, like this girl broke it down on TikTok, or you're just always over sexualizing someone, whether you're a man or a woman doing this to a man doing this to a woman, it's wrong. It's dehumanizing. You telling me as decent human beings, all you could talk about is sex, and we got politics going on. We got disease going on. We got food that's actually killing people that we like to eat, like from Publix, and we got to be careful. Like they're putting cancer in certain food. I think someone told me like to change everything to cast iron and stay away from non-stick pan because that has cancer in it, and air fryers, some of them are not good for you. Like, I even learned to make my own detergent. All you gotta do is get that soap. My mom showed me too, where it's like a powder soap thing, and you could add your own pink soap, put it in there, and it works really good. I don't even use that Casco whatever thing, Dr. Bonner. I found something bad about that shit. And add a little baking soda. It been like 45 minutes. I was about to leave. It's all swamp over USA. I feel like USA is full of shit. I wanted to move to Thailand. You're not reading my comment. Ayo, I ain't looking at you at my comments. I saw you said, how are you? I'm good. I wanted to move to Thailand, and one thing about my friends, they know like I'm about the shit. But it's like I know my clients ain't gonna be there. Like, I braid hair, and and do wigs. Like, am I gonna, like, I'm trying to move somewhere where I'm gonna have clientele. Yeah, I don't know where. The rent is dumb cheap. Don't get me wrong. Food is dumb cheap and dumb good. You don't even need to go get a referral if you need medicine. Let's say you need antibiotics because you sick, and it's a sickness and you just need antibiotics or yeast infection. You could just tell them what you need or and they'll give you the medicine, and all you gotta do is pay. She also said, a black girl said, there's a lot of stray dogs. So if you don't like stray dogs, they be out there a lot. And it be a lot of it be heat. And then you can't bring your shoes in certain places. So sneakers are not the best. You're going to have to wear slides and be comfortable. But that's the only thing I know. I would say UK because I like the Yorkies. But I don't know what other place. And if I could, I would go to the island. But right now, the island is so small, I'm thinking of a hurricane fucking it up. You feel me? I be thinking real big. I would say South Africa, but then it's like, yeah, no. I got a whole list of why. No. Cali, no. The rent's too fucking high. New York, hell fucking no. Y'all been, like, I seen a girl just explain somebody got punched in the face. Like, I'm gonna just get off, I would say Connecticut is a nice place. Missouri, Washington. At least I'm being honest, okay? Because if you could pay rent half the price, wouldn't you? My friend said in Missouri, his rent is $683. Most people rent right nowadays is $1,500, $1,700 for a 1-1. For a 1-1. And imagine if you got car note, car insurance, kids. Oh, we could be friends. You're gonna beat cancer, I promise. Soursop is really good for you too. Lower rent, nobody wants to live there. I feel like when people have low rent, it is hard to find a job in that state. Because someone told me in North Dakota, like, the rent is $800, but you need a car. Like, let's say you want to do an 8-minute walk. An 8-minute walk to you might think it's an 8-minute walk. It's actually an hour walk. So having a car in North Dakota is crucial. And it snows. What do you mean, what is wrong with you? I'm going to block you. Because you're just doing shit for attention. I don't know what's wrong with you. Somebody just, like, why would someone lie that they have cancer? I literally said he's going to be okay. He is. Because I had a friend, Mike, he passed away in July around my birthday, and he has stage 4 cancer. But I still made him soursop tea. I still believe that he was going to live long, and he enjoyed life. I don't know why people be doing this. I'm going to get off. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button. Like, I try to acknowledge everybody. If it's a negative comment, I'm not going to acknowledge you because you're just doing stuff for attention.